Hey there, my friends, how are you? So what are we doing today? Today we are showing you 3 of my most favorite and best Town Hall 9 air farming strategies. That's right, if you ever wanted to know top 3 ways that you can farm with air at Town Hall 9, this is a video for you. I'm going to make a live hits and all that's getting started right now. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Captain Nemo. Welcome to another farming video. Today, we're going to be looking at, like I said, top 3 ways that you can 3-star or farm at Town Hall 9 with air. All 3 of these strategies are the ones that I use all the time in my air raids. So I'm going to be showing you these. I'm going to be making live hits with them right here on the air to show you that they work. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get started right now. What is the first strategy that we're going to look at today? That's right, a Queen Walk baby drag with earthquakes. I'm sorry, with lightning spells. Why? Because, well, it is the most amazing strategy that you can use for farming. In fact, I've actually made a video about it. I'll link that at the end of this one so you can check that one out when you want. And I do break down the baby drag queen walk attack. This is a great attack to use for all kinds of farming. It's really powerful. What's good about it is, in fact, let me get started because we're gonna make a live hit right here on the air. What's good about it is that your queen walk does all of the basically picking up all of the collectors, all of the things that you need. You could also queen charge if you want. The four zaps, right? The 4 lightning spells, they're used to take out 2 air defenses. If you can do that, it gives you a nice deep push for your baby dragons, for your queen walk, and so on. Basically, what it ends up doing is taking out a lot of the resources that you need. It's a perfect attack for farming, especially at lower leagues. You can take out a lot with this attack by just walking the queen around and doing your thing. Now let's see, we could probably use this one. No, not long enough. I need something that is stronger. I'm trying to find something that actually has like almost a full strength base, so I can show you how this works. This is a fantastic attack. Now, as far as the baby dragons, here we go. We could use this one. As far as the baby dragons, they're used to do the funneling. Okay, you want to make sure that you kind of pick up as much loot as you can with them. So let's do this. So let's start our queen and walk her, and I'm going to take out 2 air defenses here. Which 2 air defenses am I going to take out? I'm going to take out these 2 right here. So let's zoom in. We're going to do this one, 1, 2, and then this one right here, 1, 2. I'm going to take these 2 air defenses completely out, so that way we don't have to worry about them. I'm going to start a baby dragon right here on this corner, and then I'm going to start my queen walker right over here with the 5 healers. Now, you don't have any more spells, right? So it's very important to make sure that your queen stays alive. So a lot of the times I do like to make sure that I'm going to use my king as well with her. It works really well, so I'm going to put that on the side so they can basically, so the king can keep walking. What are we doing here? There's a lot of the defenses on the, a lot of the resources on the outside. That's going to be able to be picked up by your baby dragons. The most important thing though is to make sure that your queen stays alive and goes behind the king. So I'm going to watch her for a little bit. You got time. I mean, that's one of the things that's super important. Look, actually this is a dead base, even better. Best way to clean this up. So we're going to pop the king so he keeps going. The queen's going to go right behind him. We're going to keep walking. I'm going to use this baby dragon right here to take down this queen. Take her out and then keep on doing the do. All right, the queen is going to be okay. She's going to keep walking. Of course, I'm not going to use the clan castle in this raid. It is one of the things that I'm definitely not going to use. I never use my clan castle in my farming raids. It's just the way it is. And then we're going to just basically take apart the base with a bunch of other baby dragons and put them over the place as the queen and everything else is picking up the loot. Nice and easy. The baby dragons are super tanky, right? And really, honestly, they can do so much damage. You really don't need to do much. Just put them aside, making sure that they're far enough from each other. Now, what's great about this too, you can go in and basically like pinpoint a specific part of the base. Like if I wanted to get in here, I would just funnel and get my baby dragons in. Or if I wanted to just walk around on the outside and clean up as much loot as I can with the baby dragons, I could do that as well. That's what's good about these baby dragons. They can be deployed either way. As you notice, that's what I'm doing. I'm just simply building up on the baby drags and cleaning up all of the defenses. What's also good about this attack is if they have a bunch of resources on the outside, like a dead base or something that's full, like you just noticed right here, is the best way to be able to take it apart. So we're gonna just continue to take out all of the resources. 46 seconds left. We're still good to go. I'm gonna send in the baby drag right here to get into this dark elixir, even though we don't need it. Still gonna get in here to show you that you can do it. So if this was full, nice and easy, this will be able to take it out. That's what's great about this attack. It's very versatile. You can go either way. You can collect all the resources on the outside. You can charge into the base with the queen and just the right funneling with the king as well. The key here is just to make sure that you deploy it fast enough to be able to pull all the resources you can. Right here, I'm gonna go in, bang, bang, and take out basically everything that I need here, all of the resources. That's what's great about this attack. I love it. And the queen keeps walking, of course, so that's also nice. If she keeps walking and she stays alive, that means there's less time for her to regenerate, which is great as well. So real nice. I get really close to 100% here. But I think when I run out of time, this little builder hut right here that I didn't care about much. Other than that, like I said, look, I pulled out all the resources, nice and easy. This is a really OP attack. Without a clan castle, without anything else. If you were gonna bring a clan castle with you, I would honestly suggest some loons. That would be a great thing, a bunch of loons on it, or maybe a dragon or something like that. That would be also a good thing to use. But other than that, beast mode on this attack. I hope you like it. Let's see the next one. All right, so what's the next attack that we're gonna use? What is the next best air attack to use at Town Hall 9? Of course, dragons. Why not? Now this is a different variation of dragons. You can use the different ones, right? You can honestly use dragons with rages. You can use them with freezes. There are many different spell variations of dragons, but honestly what I like to do is I like to use them with the four lightning spells, the zap quakes. Why? Because you can take out 2 air defenses, whether they're further or closer to each other, and be able to pull like half the base easy without any problems. You can also hit up, so I like to do that. The 2 baby dragons are used to funnel, so I don't have to use my drags, and then I just get into the base. Now sometimes I use my heroes to basically pull a bunch of elixir collectors and things like that are around. Ooh. What is this? Like first try, I get the best full loot base. Awesome. All right, so let's hit this. How are we gonna hit this? Now normally, like I said, I'm just counting the collectors here, so I'll take out. Sometimes I use the heroes to try to reach an air defense. That is really helpful. In this case, it'll be pretty difficult to do. We could possibly get in this way. Maybe. We could try. Let's try. How are we gonna do that? Let's see. We're going to use a baby dragon right here to start the funnel here. I'm gonna use probably a dragon or a baby dragon this one. I'm gonna use a baby dragon right here. I'm gonna try to enter with my heroes right here, raise my king to try to get into this air defense, and then zap these 2 to try to push my dragons in. See if that will work. I don't know. We'll see. Might even have to use a clan castle here. Should I use a clan castle? I don't know. I'm not gonna use a clan castle because I never use a clan castle. All right, so let's see here. I'm gonna start my queen right over here. Come on, king, get into the base. I just need to take that air defense out. If my queen follows him, which she should. Come on, queen. Come on, queen. I'm also doing a bit of a funnel here. If you notice that if I take this piece out right here, it's gonna be easier for my dragons. There we go. Take this air out. Nice and easy. Okay, so I'm good to go here. I'm gonna use 1 dragon right here on this side, and we're gonna go 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Take these 2 air defenses out, and then we're gonna go with the dragons. Should I send them in this way? 1 right there. There we go. Let's get in there. See how much of this loot we can take out. That's what's awesome about this attack. It's very versatile. The dragons are super powerful. If you can take 2 air defenses out, you'll easily be able to get most of the base down. And that's kind of what you want to do here. Make sure you take out most of these and keep pushing. You'll be able to get, let's see, I'm easily halfway through. The heroes, honestly, it's really up to you. Sometimes I use them to funnel. If there isn't really much for them to do, I use them to funnel. The main portion though, the reason that it's super important to make sure you have your heroes, if you can get one of the air defenses with your heroes like I did over here, it is the best, most value for them. So make sure that you do that. If you can do that, if you can get that out, that is definitely the best spot for your heroes. After that, you can use them to funnel, you can use them to just jump in. There's a lot of different ways you can use your heroes. But either way, nice and easy. You basically punch into the base and then have your dragons take out most of the loot. Nice and easy. And the idea is it doesn't cost any dark elixir, right? All of these attacks, if you notice, I'm not using any dark elixir. if there's maybe a minimum, mostly maybe on spells, things like that. But I really do not use any Dark Elixir. Why? Because it is the hardest grind in the game, right? Everybody's trying to upgrade the heroes at 9, etc. So Dark Elixir is one of the most important things to sort of gather, in my opinion. So whenever I do farming, unless I'm specifically farming for regular elixir and things like that, and at Town Hall 9, it's not really one of those things you're going to be doing. I mean, maybe there is a small chance if you're like upgrade your heroes first and nothing else, maybe, but other than that, it's really not the case. So you want to make sure that you're very cognizant and mindful of your Dark Elixir consumption, and that's why in this case I'm not using any, and why this attack is super beast, just like the last one. And let me show you the next one, the last attack that we can use in air at Town Hall 7 to totally crush bases. So what's this final attack that I'm talking about? The third attack that you can use to totally crush Town Hall 9 bases in your farming raids and be a total boss? That's right, it's right here. So before we used a Queen Walk with dragons, then we used just straight up dragons. I'm sorry, before we used the Queen Walk with baby dragons, then we used just straight up dragons. Now we're gonna use the Queen Walk with dragons and baby drags together in a combination of sort of like a Queen Charge along with a bit of a Zap Quake. This is also a very good way to go. So you have 2 Zap Quakes, I gotta stop using quakes. 2 Zap Quakes, 2 lightning spells. You have 2 lightning spells. They're gonna take out 1 air defense. So that's one of the things you're doing. And what you're doing with the rest is you're basically using your queen to charge into the base, to charge into a specific part of the base and just get in there. Your dragons, they're gonna be used to funnel the other side. It's a really cool attack. I actually like using this. Basically, the idea is you take out 1 air defense with the Zap Quake and you take out another air defense with the Queen Charge. You're gonna use the baby dragons mostly to funnel your queen into the base, and then your dragons are going to come in wherever you create that funnel. You're going to basically, that's what you're going to end up doing when you're queen charging into the base. Now I understand that bringing a jump with you is kind of an iffy situation when you're running it in farming raids. You do not know what base you're going to be facing. You really have no idea where you're going to be going in. So because of that, it's almost, I mean, sometimes you're not going to be able to charge the queen into the base. So a jump could be considered almost like a waste, I guess. It's really up to you. I like to bring a jump because I like to force my queen in, and the jump really does attract her into the base, so it's super important to me. That's why I bring it with me. There are times though, I gotta be honest, there are times where I'm raiding and then I look at the jump, I'm like, ooh, I didn't use it because she never went into the base. So it's up to you the way you want to do it. I mean, you could, if you want to, I guess, bring earthquakes. That could be another interesting way of taking down specific parts of the base and, you know, charging into her. What is with these Town Hall 8s? What is going on here? You saw all max bases before, right? I mean, I'm on my Lieutenant Nemo account. I switched. I have multiple 9s, so sometimes when I have multiple strategies, like 3 or 4, I like to cook them on different accounts and bring them to you right away. That way I don't have to wait for them to cook as I'm doing these videos for you. So in this case, I'm in my Lieutenant Nemo account. I'm getting pummeled with Town Hall 8s. What is going on? Give me a good base. What? Town Hall 8 again. A good base that is a Town Hall 9. That is a not upgrading Town Hall 9. That's a full Town Hall 9. That was. So these 3 attacks are by far my favorite way to air raid a Town Hall 9. Now remember, when you're raiding, I mean, there, you know, you might see, oh, well, there may be a better way to do it or a cheaper way to do it. I like to have fun when I'm raiding, right? It's important. This is not a job. I already have a job. You already have a job. So what you come here for, you come here to enjoy, to have fun, to just get away from things, right? So in order to do that, you know, I think it's very, very important to make sure you have fun while you're doing your farming and not just straight up goblin knives or whatever else people use nowadays. By the way, Town Hall on the outside, bad idea, dude. Bad idea. I could take the trophies, walk away. Now, back here, look. I could do this. I could throw my queen down, wait for a second, take this down, take 20% of your loot, take your trophies, not give you a shield, and keep going, because there's just, yeah, that doesn't work. See, thank you very much. Like, free money, free trophies, and guess what? I'm good to go. I could just keep going again. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to put Town Hall on the outside. That was back in the day. You guys remember that? And girls, remember back in the day when you... Hey, sure, we'll take it again. Thank you. I am trying to trophy push. Who puts their Town Halls on the outside? Yeah, listen, Megalodon? That doesn't work, man. I take this down. Thank you for the loot. Thank you for the trophies. Appreciate that very much. 22 trophies with 2 spins. Not bad. I can just keep going. Look at that. No, no town hall on the outside. So yeah, we're looking for a good base. Let's see if we can do that. I'm gonna fast forward to another town hall. Okay, I'm gonna take this guy out. Once again, thank you, home, for free trophies and free 20% loot. Appreciate that. So you take this, then I'm gonna fast forward after this one. We're gonna move on, and we'll get back to this once I find someone decent to attack with this awesome strategy that I want to show you. All right. Yeah, thanks for the trophies. Another one with the town hall on the outside. Let me get that one too. I've been gaining some serious loot and trophies just by taking out town halls with my queen, hitting the surrender button afterwards, picking up trophies. Look at this guy. What are these people doing? I don't understand. Thanks, queen. Thanks for the trophies. Thanks for the loot. And let's do the next one. And of course, where would we be in our farming videos if we did not run into this base? The same base. Oh Lord, this base again. You know what I'm talking about? You've seen the farming videos that I've seen before, right? I'm sure in every one of my farming videos, run into 200 people who run this exact same base every time. This has got to be the most popular Town Hall 9 base ever in Clash of Clans. Okay, so I just took out 11 or 12 town halls on the outside. I've been sitting here for so long, I think it is time for me to hit this base. It's not about the loot. This is a pretty decent one. This is actually a town, well, looks like he's about a rushed, I guess, town hall. You know what? We should give it one more spin. Let's see. We'll give it 5 more spins and see if we can get somebody decent here. Because, like I said, I've pulled in 11 town hall snipes right here. This is going to be number 12. These people just put the town hall right here on the outside and give me free trophies, give me all this stuff. I'm like, all right, sweet, thanks a lot. Seriously, this is going to be number 13. Number 13. I don't know how many trophies I've climbed so far, but we're getting there. We're getting there. All these people like to put a town hall on the outside. I could have made like a nice little awesome speed up thing, like with some music and stuff, or you could just see me taking out a 500 town hall, 8s and 9s and 10s and so forth. So this is actually pretty decent. At least he's like right here, he's protecting his town hall a little bit, so that's alright. But most of the people have the town hall on the outside. Come on and give me a good town hall 9. Let's see if we can get it on air. I'm getting really desperate, have to be honest. Upgrading both heroes. Maybe I'm just being a little too picky. Maybe I should just go and go into war with this attack. It could work, actually. This is a good war attack against a specific bases. I bet you it could work. I have used it twice, maybe 3 times in war. I have. Here we go. My favorite base that everybody uses all the time. Wonderful. Okay. Star. Nice. It's very nice. What's a town hall 8s? What's going on here? Am I in a Twilight Zone? I've been hitting next, you don't know how long. So many, I mean, it's been so, I don't know, at least 100 times. Do we want to go against Town Hall 10 with this attack? Has he got a decent amount of loot? Okay, he's got loot. I'm desperate. We're doing it. Okay, I'm going to try to get the Dark Elixir here and then get as much else as I can, right? He spread the defenses around. He's upgrading 1 defense, so I'm going to take advantage of that. Okay. So let's do that. Let's zoom in a little bit here. We're going to use the Queen Walk right here on this side. I'm going to do a Baby Dragon right here, and then I'm going to start a Queen Walk with all her stuff right over here. Another Baby Dragon right over here to get this thing going. And then we're going to jump in. King is going to go with her. And I'm going to use my my Rage definitely on her. Now, there is Infernos involved in that situation, as you can see. That's okay. Hopefully my Queen walks down this way. I'm going to really hope and try that she goes down that way. So hopefully the King takes out 1 air defense and then the Queen walks the other way and takes out the other one. Of course, we are definitely going for that Dark Elixir. That's what we're trying to get. That's what's awesome about this attack. It's nice and easy to kind of, if you don't care about 3 stars, right? You're just trying to take care of the base and take it apart. This is great. Rage this. Keep my Queen alive. I want to see if I can get her towards that air defense. That's the key here. I think we'll be able to do that. I'm gonna of course save the pop for that, and then we're gonna use, I want to start with the dragon right here on this side just to get ready, because we're gonna clean up and come in here this way. I'm definitely gonna be able to take that last air defense out with the Queen. So as she's going, I'm gonna go and lightning these 2 and take out this air defense. Excellent. And then I want to be able to take the queen out with my queen as well. And let's start with the dragons. Go get the dragons in, pop the queen. See if we can pull as much resources as we can here. And then the dragons should basically be able to clean up as much of everything else as they can with the air defenses being down. You know, and then I usually use my little archers. I kind of try to put them and pull as much resources or whatever else is left that I can, like here, for example. And that's it, nice and easy. So this attack works pretty well. The queen didn't survive as much. I mean, if she lived a little bit longer, of course, if he didn't have infernos, I would be able to wipe this base out. That's what's great about this attack. But because he had infernos, you know, and everything else, my queen is not going to be able to survive. He did have extra defenses and stuff. But if you notice, I didn't use a clan castle or anything and still was able to pull a lot of the base out. Take it down and take down those key defenses and take down those key resources that I need. You can slam your queen into the base and just pull all the dark elixir and etc. that you need. And then the dragons will pull the rest of the stuff out. This is such an OP attack. I love using it. And it's definitely one of the top 3 air attacks that I love using in my Town Hall 9. I think that you should as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we just watched three different ways that you can totally rip apart Town Hall 9 bases when you're doing farming. These attacks are amazing. They work really well. As you notice, they also work really well against Town Hall 10s. They're really good for your farming raids. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, folks, because I have amazing things like that coming for you for every Town Hall, not Town Hall 9, not just Town Hall 9. We have collaborations. We have a whole bunch of serious attack strategies, base building, and so much more. I'm really pumped for this. I hope you are as well. Make sure you stay tuned for that and check out this video right here. This is a really cool one, and I'll see you there.